Hey, what's up guys? Welcome to the video. In this video, I want to show you guys how I'm doing email cold outreach with an AI agent, personalized cold outreach too as well. I'm going to just go ahead and record this video from the couch because I barely do any work now since I'm automating all of my work. So I'm going to go ahead and jump into it and show you guys exactly how you can do it as well. All right, so the way we're going to do this is just N8N, and this is what the workflow looks like. Don't get overwhelmed. I know you might see this and be like, what the fuck is this? But I'm telling you, like, it's fine. It's fine. I don't have any coding experience and I still figured it out. So let's go ahead and jump straight into it. I'm gonna show you how I can pull leads from, any lead list that I have, any lead list that you guys have as well, and then just send out personalized email outreach without you having to really do much. And this is what I'm doing, and this is what's gotten me all of my clients so far. So check this out. Going into it, you have the schedule trigger, which I just have set to 15 minutes. And what this is going to do is it's going to trigger every 15 minutes and read the sheet to see if there's anything new to go ahead and move through the rest of the workflow, right? Next thing you just need is a simple Google Sheet. What I do is you just connect your Google Sheet this way. All it is just N8N. You just have to sign in with your Google account and it'll just connect it, right? I have it set as sheet with document on the resource. The operation is get rows, so just make it read through all the rows. Don't worry about any of this other stuff. Just follow with me so you can get this dialed in the first time. And don't worry, at the end of the video, you'll be able to copy and paste everything, and I'm not going to charge you guys for that, right? You just have to opt in below. But as well, pick the document. As you can see, I have a bunch of different documents, but just pick the document, pick the sheet, right? And then just have this set as or, don't have it set as and, right? And then after that, what it's going to do is the trigger is going to go through, read the doc, and then it's going to split it in batches. The reason why we have split in batches here is simply because we are doing personalized email outreach. If you send 10 different accounts to the AI agent, it's not going to personalize every single one. It's going to be overwhelmed and it's going to be pretty much like a clusterfuck, and you don't want that. So you just want to have it as split in batches. And when it goes over here, just have batch size 1. So make it do 1 at a time, right? And don't worry about it. I have something that's going to loop it back into place. So after we have all 3 of these set, we're going to now jump over to the AI agent. And just stick with me. I promise. Once you figure this out the first time, you never have to really touch it again. You know how to do it. And then the hours saved of doing outreach manually is gone. And now you have something automating that once you have your leads, right? So now, taking a look at it, we have the AI agent. And what this is it's pretty much, just think about it like this. The same way you type in a ChatGPT or Claude or anything like that, this is going to do it for you so it can spit out a response, right? So going into here, and I'll open it up for you, all you need to do is just have the agent set as tools agent, right? And then you source the prompt, define below, and then you just create a prompt. Simple prompt. You are a world-class copywriter who has sold over 100 million in services through cold email outreach. Write a compelling cold email to, for example, I'm just putting a real estate agent about how they can better engage and convert their leads using AI automations. And then I have all of this set up in here, and I'm going to show you in a second. And then also as well, I will be able to give you guys a prompt that I've been using that works well. What we do then is we just wait. We just have a simple wait so everything else can catch up. And then we have it over in the Gmail. So we'll have the response here and it'll be sent over to Gmail. Another thing as well, you do want to connect a chat model to the AI agent because this is just like think about it, it's like just a prompt, but in the chat model, that's where you can differentiate if you're doing ChatGPT, Claude, or DeepSeek, anything like that. And I can show you right now. Right now I'm using Claude because that's just the best that I've seen just for copywriting. You can use other ones. Like for example, let me just disconnect it and then show you. I'll just move that over here. But I can show you, you can have DeepSeek, right? Gronk, OpenAI, Claude. And the way you do that is it's just like this. So for example, let me just show you real quick. So the way you can do this is when you set something like this up, like for Claude, or let me delete this. When you set something up for like OpenAI for ChatGPT, you need the API to access it. Right here, you need the API key. So what you could do is you can go over to just like, you can just type in Claude API, right? And then once you type in Claude API, it'll say build with Claude. And then what you'll do is you'll log in, create an account, start building, right? And then get API keys. As you can see, I'm gonna blur this out because I shouldn't be sharing my API key. It's fine, we'll blur that out. But as you can see right here, I'm paying for it. So far, the cost has been $2.61. But for all you guys out there, I do understand. So there is a free version that you guys can do as well. And I'm going to show you guys. This is going to be super helpful for you guys. So another thing you can go to is Open Router, right? And when you go to Open Router, what this is like free API keys that you can use. And all you have to do is log in, right? Go over here, go to keys, right? And then create your own key. And when you create your own key, just name it, and then it'll give you, so this test for YouTube, right? Create, it'll give you a key, right? I'll blur this one out as well. And then as you can see, that alone will give you access to all of these different types of models, right? You can go in, find any of these different types of models, and then just use them. So for example, over here, here's the GPT one, right? 64.3 million tokens, and then you can get the key from over here. And then all you would have to do is the same key that you've gotten, you take that key, you go over into here, you paste the key in as we talked about, and then you just pick the chat model that it is. And that's the way you can get it for free. So let me delete all of these out of the way, make sure this is the right one that's connected. We'll test it and see. And then after that, what this is going to do is it's going to put out a Gmail message. And let me show you guys in real time how it works. So schedule trigger, we'll go here, right? We'll start reading off of the Google Sheet. We'll split it into the batches. And then what will happen is we'll start to look at the information that we've gotten. So as you can see from the Google Sheet, it's gotten, right, the info from the sheet. And what we'll do over here now is it has a prompt. It has everything from the sheet. We'll test the step. Should execute. This will take a little bit just because it has to write, hey there, I came across your profile and was impressed by your expertise in the Orlando real estate market. Have you explored AI and how it could supercharge your lead engagement? Having a 24/7 assistant. So look, they wrote a personalized email message here, right? And it's going to take this one, it's going to go through the whole framework and then go back to find the next one. After that, we go through the wait, and then here, as you can see, we'll send a simple email. Let me just fix this to, right? We just make sure we drag this and drop it over here. Because then what that will do is it will send all of the emails that are in the split in batches. So then it'll go through, send all of the emails. And then before I send this email, I just want to go over here, over to code, and you can copy this code as well. What this is what happens, I don't want to dox everyone here, but what happens over here is, sorry, 1 second. All right, so what happens over here is under status, when it says sent, it will not send again. So that's what I have coded on into here. And what this does is every time, like let's say we have a list of like 100, 200, 300 people, it won't send in here if sent is already sent. So it'll go through, the AI and the automation will read through, and everything that's blank, it'll send, but if it has sent already, it won't send, because we don't want to spam emails. I've done it already. I have fucked up an email account already by not having this in, so I can't stress enough that this is actually very important to make sure you have this, because you don't want to go off burning emails like I did, right? And that's what it's for. I'm gonna take the L's while you guys can take the W, right? So going through that now that you guys understand what this is for, this isn't necessary. I just have it. I like it being sent into Slack, but honestly, this could be deleted because it's not super important. I can drag it over here, and then it'll go to the Google Sheet. And what I have on the Google Sheet here is status sent. So this way, it will go ahead and send the email, but also go in here and populate sent in the column so that when it loops around, it goes down, right? So look, check this out. Let me show you guys just one example. We'll send the email, right? We'll go over here, right, and we will run the code, right, and then we will go through, and then it'll update on the Google Sheets and then loop back around, right? So let's go ahead and check and double check just to make sure. So yep, see, it already populated sent over here, and then we can go ahead and check the email to make sure the email sent. As you can see, when we were testing this, right, it was already sent at 2:31. Hi there, I came across your profile and I was impressed by your expertise in Orlando. There, yep, see, it's working. So now we could run this whole entire workflow and it will send on every single sheet. And let's just show you guys, test the entire workflow. I'll do it in real time. And then now it's looping back around and sending it to the next set of people. And as you can see as well, it just populated sent in there, and it's going to keep going down through all of them. It's going to keep making the same, there we go, there, populating sent. And all these emails are being sent right now in real time, as you can see, right there. So as you guys can see, that is the automatic workflow that will automatically send emails in. I'll show you guys in another video how to scrape leads, but just having this super simple, it's not too complicated. You guys can go ahead and just start sending any personalized outreach message that you guys want and be able to have more leverage in your business. If you guys have any questions, just leave any comments down below. Like I said, you guys can be able to, in the description, grab and be able to copy and paste this. Until the next time, I'll see you guys later. Peace.